Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to my Fall 2012 update video. In this video I want to talk about my current projects and upcoming projects, mostly for the rest of 2012, because aside from that I really don't have that much to discuss, so this is going to be a rather short update video than what you guys are probably used to from me when it comes to update videos. But hey, that's a good thing. That means that I can cover these things quickly, you'll have all the information, and then we can just move on with our lives. So, as for current projects, as you guys know, I finished both New Super Mario Bros. And Wario Land Super Mario Land 3 this week. Next week I'll be starting 2 new projects to replace those. And I'm also working on The Simpsons Road Rage, which, if I had to guesstimate, I'm probably about maybe like 35% done with the game. It's going to take a few more weekends before I even get really that far into the project. And if I had to make an estimation, this project probably won't end until the end of November, maybe early December. I haven't really looked at that stuff too much, but yeah, that's generally what you guys can expect from that project. That project is going to be going on for a little bit, but once it's done, I'll have another new weekend project to replace it. But I'll talk about that a little later. For now, I want to talk about the weekday projects first. As for the 2 new projects that are coming out next week, naturally I don't want to give you guys any ideas what those games are going to be. I will give a few hints though, I guess, but I'm not going to actually outright say what the games are. You know, I still want to kind of have a surprise factor for anybody who, you know, does want to guess what the games are. So, and then, you know, if some people don't know what the games are going to be, hey, they can be surprised as well. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing. For the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday project, the game is going to be a series I have covered before, and it's going to be the 3rd game in the series. If you look through my playlist, you can probably figure out what game it's going to be, but aside from that, I'm not really going to give any info. Again, you can probably figure it out. And I will say for a fact that it's not going to be Kirby's Dream Land 3 because I just finished the Wario Land replay project, and I don't want to start another replay project shortly after that. As for the Tuesday, Thursday project, I will say it's going to be an N64 game. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's going to be a game that I have never covered before. It's a very obscure game, and I'm really looking forward to it because this is a game I actually haven't played very much. I wouldn't call it a blind playthrough because I'm going to be playing through it beforehand, but, you know, it is a game I haven't touched very much, and I'm very curious to see how this project will go. So, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy that whenever I release that project, because I'm not really sure what you guys will think. It's a really strange game, I'll say that much, but I'm really looking forward to it as well. So, yeah, that's basically what's going to be coming up this next week. Those 2 projects and more of Simpsons Road Rage. And once I finish those projects, I'll of course start on something immediately after. For the weekday projects, I plan to start after these 2 games. One of them will be Super Bomberman 5, because I still need to finish that and finish off the Super NES Bomberman games. And the other game is going to be a Nintendo series that I have never covered before, so you can look out for that as well. Again, not going to reveal what those are, but you can probably figure them out if you've just, you know, listened to my channel and know basically what to expect from me. So, yeah, that's basically what's coming up. And now that I'm done talking about that, I want to talk about for a little bit what's coming after Simpsons Road Rage. Because a lot of you should be expecting that after Simpsons Road Rage, I will be covering Mario Party 9. This is actually incorrect. I know I talked about doing Mario Party 9 in the fall in my past update videos, but as for right now, I'm just not ready to do that game yet. I know I've been putting it off like crazy, but, you know, I just not ready for the game yet. I haven't played very much of the game. I've had it for 7 months, and I've really only played through all of the boards only once, and, you know, that just doesn't feel like enough time for me, so I do want to spend a little more time with the game before I actually do a playthrough of it. So I think instead of Mario Party 9, I'm finally going to be releasing the Fortune Street project, which I have talked about doing that game as well. Fortune Street is going to be a pretty long project as it is, So what I think I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing half of the Fortune Street project during the winter, and then once I finish that half, I'll do another mini project or something, and then I'll do Mario Party 9 after that. Then after I finish Mario Party 9, I'll do another short little mini project, and then I'll actually do the rest of Fortune Street then. The reason why I'm doing Fortune Street in halves is because basically there's an easy mode and a hard mode, and there is actually a big difference between all of the boards in Fortune Street from easy to hard mode. Basically two different game mechanics, so to speak, and the boards aren't even the same. Like, the boards actually do change shape and do change what they look like from, from easy mode to hard mode. So what I really wanted to do was I really wanted to kind of cover both modes. I know a lot of people are saying I should just only cover one mode, but, I really want to cover both of them, because I really like both of the modes of play, and I think they're both pretty unique for what they are, and they both actually count for different strategies. So because of the easy mode and hard mode, instead of 18 boards, you can actually look at it that there are 36 boards, and that's a lot of boards. That's a lot of weekends, and the way I plan to do that project is I plan to have 2 boards a week, and I really don't want to have I really don't want to have 18 weeks of this project. So the way I figure it, I'll have 9 weeks of half, and then I'll do some other stuff, and then I'll have the other 9 weeks later on. So that's basically how I'm going to handle that project. So that's the way things are going to be. I hope you guys don't mind, but I really want to cover all of Fortune Street, and I also want to cover all of Mario Party 9 very well. And for Mario Party 9, I just need to spend some more time with that game, and I'm honestly more ready for Fortune Street, so I'd rather knock out half of that before I get into anything else. So that's basically what things are going to be like for the next few months in terms of my weekend projects. I know you guys really wanted Mario Party 9. I know you guys did, but I'm sorry, I just kind of have to put that on hold for right now. So yeah, I apologize, but again, not much I can really do about that. So anyway, I think that's actually about it. I don't really have anything else to discuss. As for things that kind of relate to my channel but aren't specifically about my channel, I'm still making a lot of updates on oneupgalaxy.com, the site I'm collaborating with FiaKitty on, and I have a review every week, so definitely check those out. I always post the review link on my Facebook and Twitter whenever they're ready, so keep your eyes out on that. And then for any other updates I have pertaining to my channel, Facebook and Twitter, I always use that stuff to give you guys updates. So if a video is late or if something has happened and you want to know more information, always check those sites before you actually go to my channel and start sending me private messages or anything like that, because I usually post about what's going on those sources. So definitely check those out if you haven't subscribed or follow those sites yet. And as for anything else, Crystal Star Studio, any other projects I've talked about but haven't really made mention of, and then also for any future stream events, I'm not going to really talk about those because there's still a lot of stuff I have to figure out for those sites, and I have to have a lot of meetings, and I have to plan out things. So basically, whenever I have more information on those things, I'll let you guys know of through Facebook and Twitter. So once again, plugging those sites, really putting the emphasis on you guys checking those, because I often do post all of any of my updates on those sources. So yeah, that's really about it. I'll try to cover everything again very briefly in my video description, so check that again if you want a refresher. But aside from that, I think I'm going to end it there. So this has been SlimKirby. This has been my Fall 2012 update video, and I'll see you guys for my upcoming projects. Later, folks.